Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. My name is Sonelias. Let's load the end of the last saved game, which we're currently playing as a humanoid species focusing on psionics. So we, in the last episode, said we were going to put more focus towards actually building out our worlds in such a fashion that we can actually, of course, expand our navy. Now we have got almost about half our naval capacity being utilized at the moment, so it is one of the things we can focus in on. Expanding our navy. Now looking at the spaceports here, this is the main one for me to be able to expand my cruisers. But I also want to basically go for battleships, but I do want to of course reduce the cost of battleships if I so can. Now let's have a look at the actual latest ship designs of the cruiser here. Any upgrades I can still push through on there. It doesn't really look like it, but it's always good to check. So we're on the latest designs of everything already, so that's good. One of my actual governors has actually increased in level, which is great. I just need to make sure I get more resources, or in this instance the actual minerals, to be produced.
Construction complete.
Alright, we built a military station here. That is going to cost me, of course. How much does it cost me? 0.9 in terms of actual energy. So that's not so bad. That's not bad at all, I would say. Question is, what kind of weaponry is
incoming transmission?
I can form a non-aggression pact with these guys here. These guys are situated here. They are now at war with these larger neighbors, it looks like. So we can actually get into a research agreement with these guys here. Good. So, no, thank you very much. Appreciate the offer though. Rapid breeders. Good. Upgrade numerous of their structures here. I do want to upgrade this to a biolab in this instance. This one here I want to upgrade again to a biolab as well. Production queue is still relatively full on these newer worlds here, as you can see. Happiness is pretty high for these guys, which is good. Let's actually have a look at our factions. Where do we stand? These guys are one of the bigger ones, but the biggest one really is this faction here. Now, it looks like our spirituality has dropped. We were significantly higher in spirituality originally, but that's now dropped to a rate where I think, okay. I would love to be able to push this more up if I could. What has happened? Our scientist has died. A scientist assigned to one of my actual science vessels here. This is the Sirius one. Ancient civilization anomalies. This one is research speed industrial, and this one is research speed rocketry. Ancient civilization anomalies. Archaeologist. It's the youngest one of all of them, so in that sense, yeah, good. Oh well, let's get him on board. It's good, of course, to show the flag, and of course make sure that he or she can also assist in terms of research on the various different planets. Let's get that game speed back up towards a manageable level. I need 17,000 now. So that keeps on growing and growing and growing. The question now is, what do I want to go for? Expansion? The Star Nation, formerly known as the United Ugarlak Commonwealth, has been destroyed by its enemies. How this will affect the political climate of the galaxy remains to be seen. Yep, that is indeed a worrying thing to be concerned about. Let's in the meantime build ourselves a cruiser here. And kick up the game speed once again. See where we can get to. In actual fact... Hold on, what just happened? I lost one of my scientists again. Okay, what can I recruit? Nothing. I want to... Okay, this one is a good scientist, but what's that other guy got? Survey speed, research speed. Let's recruit the young guy here, though. Right, we've assigned a new person there, which is good. Now, of course, I've got these other parties I can actually interact with. Like, for example, the artisans. Let's communicate with these artisans. We want to commission a piece of art. Okay, I can't afford that at the moment. Let's have a little look around here. The traders here. I want to communicate with these guys. I want to basically trade for minerals. Okay, let's buy some of their minerals from them. Good. Let's have another look around here. These artisans now, I can actually commission a piece of art. So where are these based again? I'm not quite sure. Gain access to art monument with the following planet effects. Migration attraction. Okay. So let's see, where do we want to place that? I'd really say on one of my bigger worlds if we can. I keep on forgetting about this option here, or the influence that some of those things will have. Society output is increased. So if I do research here, my society output will be higher. Unrest is reduced. Capital world. Capital world. Not all of them have anything in there. Low gravity, so building cost is reduced, which is good. I'll upgrade this one to the physics lab. I can upgrade that one there as well. If I actually build, for example, that piece of art here, now let's just double check the location here. It's not on the front line, so that's good. Art monument. Wow, look at that. That produces quite a bit of culture. Good. I'd like to allocate a person to there. Question is, where do I take them from? Let's take them from there. He's currently unemployed. Which is fine.
Construction complete.
On Alpha Centauri, we of course want to build some more cruisers. Gonna build 4 more of them. Okay. Anything else we can do at the moment? Send this one for upgrade. Look at the cost of that though. Wow. Okay. Right, what can I do on the surfaces here? Is there anything in terms of research that we need to keep an eye on? Habitability increase is of course a good one to get. Looks like the actual total cost is also increasing. Why is the total in cost increasing? Ah, because of my population growing. Home in the sky. Good for her. So our leader has gained a home in the sky. What does that actually do? Energy credit increased. Xenophobia suppression. Skill development is on our agenda. Home in the sky. Spaceport build cost is reduced, and spaceport module cost is reduced as well. Good. Anything else I need to build here? It doesn't look like it. Let's kick that game speed up to the maximum once again. Okay. Okay. Right, what can we do? Not much it looks like. Dimensional horrors are still there. The Ether Drake is still there. These the guys that we dealt with earlier? Yep, it is. And they're within my borders at the moment, so that's fine. Trader Enclave. Let's talk about to these guys here. Cool. Let's look at that surface. Okay, we can upgrade some of these buildings here. Start off pretty primitive, some of them. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, primitive. It actually gives a bit of a certain atmosphere to it, I'd say. So what can we build here on this world? Let's have a look. There's no Paradise Dome here yet. That's fine. What else could I build here? Energy grid? Maybe. Maybe. We can basically shoot. Ooh, look at that. Capacitor fields. And what does that do? Monthly shield regeneration is increased on allied ships. Planetary sensor range increased. Let's go for the capacitor field here. Bear with me 1 second. Apologies about that. I thought it was my son who woke up, but it wasn't as such. So let's carry on. Where did we leave off? We were still in the midst of building quite a few more cruisers here. We got a few more in the queue.
Research complete.
A few more, as you can see. We'll keep on lengthening that queue. Impulse thrusters. So a new level of impulse thrusters is available now. What's the next item we want to put on our list? Antimatter missiles, maybe? Let's look at our ship designs here. Let's start off by looking at that cruiser design first. Has already been upgraded, so that's good. So if I look at my fleet now, there will of course still be an upgrade cost there. Quite a few cruisers as you can see, but also quite a few actual destroyers in there. Derelict class. Damage to the unbidden. Damage to AI rebels. So are those upgrades I can actually put on my ships myself? I'm not quite sure. Advanced combat computer. Rate of fire is increased because of that. Defense, chance to evade. Okay, charging at that. Wow. Let's have a look. This one here, we can actually create corvettes. Still a whole bunch of those corvettes.
Research complete.
Completed research. Habitability of the world increases. Auto-curating vault. Interesting. Fleet Academy, that's an interesting one. Top one is still
Construction
interesting
complete.
one to consider as well. I think by accident I put on something on here that I didn't really want to have.
Construction
Replace that
complete.
with crew quarters eventually. There we go. The fleet is of course still able to upgrade. Bruiser class corvettes. Question is, where do I think my next interaction with other parties should be?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
These guys are part of the Alliance. These guys are members of the Star Concord. So where are these guys based? Over there. Okay. Any interaction options with these guys here? No, it doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Okay. If I look at the very... Ooh, that's a long list, isn't it? It's 183 ships, is it? It's really these latest ships though that get all these extra modifiers on there.
Incoming transmission.
Cool. Liberated worlds. Interesting. The galaxy presents enough threats without having to worry about a war between the Psychic Foundation and the XR Kingdom. We suggest entering into a non-aggression pact to mutually secure peace. Okay, what else can I actually do with these guys here? I don't even know where exactly they are. Are they... Ooh, are they? They're not that far off. There's multiple of them. Interesting. That is in fact quite interesting. Okay. I don't want to do a migration option yet, which I can I can accept.
Research complete.
Finish some more research. Antimatter missiles. Devastator torpedoes or improved fighter wing. Let's go for the fighter wing because we do want to basically get some kind of carrier design in place, which we don't have as of yet. He's slowly gaining experience, which is good. It's part of his job to, of course, research different items. And of course, that gives him experience as he goes along. I'd love to be able to increase my leader capacity somehow, if I could. Favorable alliance, okay.
Research complete.
Ah, sweet. Grand Fleet has been finished. Now, Hollow Temple is an interesting one. It's an upgrade to the temple, I believe. Gives me unity. Now, what do I want to go for? Expansion? What does that give? Firstly, it gives me new colony starts with 1 additional population. Okay, not really the biggest advantage. The purpose of colonizing and building a frontier. Frontier outpost upkeep reduced by 50%. Growth speed is increased. Hold on. Reach for the stars. Frontier outpost. Courier network. The effect of increased traditional cost caused by the number of colonies is reduced by 33%. Okay. Supremacy. Border range is increased. Future belongs to those who are strong enough to seize it. Warrior mindset. A right of conquest. Now I actually prefer to go for discovery here. Anomaly fail risk. Scientific recruitment cost. Leader skill level increased by 1. Really? I'm not quite sure. What do I want to go for? Governor skill is increased by 2 and Empire leadership capacity is increased. Subject integration skill down reduced by 50%. Okay. Every vessel increase your naval capacity by an amount equal to 20% of theirs. Tributaries give you an additional 10% of their income. Domination. No. Okay. Let's go for this one here. There's not really that much choice. There's, 4 left. Supremacy. Actually, let's go for supremacy here. Increase my border range, which allows me, of course, to get those additional bits in here. I was looking to get into there. Mining stations, research stations. Like I actually will have to... Can I gift this ship to them somehow, or to one of my... I don't think I can I? Nope. Alright, let's build a research station here then. Question is, did we just push anyone out of their systems here? Maybe here we might have done, but only marginally possible. Any of these come into my reach now? No, unfortunately not. Not even that one there. Oh well, it's fine. A small increase. It will just increase the border friction here, I would say. Cool. Research speed increased by 10% and cool, what could I do here? Could I swap them out? Looks like I can. Of course, I then do of course have a sign ship here. It's got no commanding officer, which is fine. And can again assign that ship to assist in the research. These ships, I can of course assign them the mission of being upgraded.
Construction complete.
Let's just check out what we can do on the surfaces in the meantime first. Other upgrades are of course possible in here as well. Let's make sure I put all those upgrades through. Cool. Where do we stand in terms of research? 8 months remaining for this one here. 35 months for the actual Hollow Temple, which looks like a very, effective one to get added to our options. 25% increase here. I like that. But actually having a combination of these two together, plus of course that's even better. Yep, there are very good combinations, so to speak. But in the meantime, let's just keep our fingers on the pulse. Keep an eye on actually what's going on in the world.
Transmission.
The Ixidar. I want to basically have a research agreement. I'm quite happy with that. People without a job of this world, which is not really what we're looking for, but still. Have I got a visitor center here already? I don't. But this is again is a place where I can put some scientific output buildings. Enter a non-aggression pact with these parties here. Arrested development. Leader experience gain is reduced by 100%. Wow. That's bad. Anyways, looking at the clock, I think it's about time for us to call it a day. So I'd like to say thanks again for joining me. Hopefully you did enjoy today's episode, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. In the meantime, have a good day. Bye-bye.